Catalina. What kind of a test is that?
Enough of a test for you to lose, Vincent.
You won on corrected time. I'd have been first instead of third if it hadn't been for that jinx I had on board.
You put that woman on your crew with your eyes wide open. Anyway, there's a lot of bills about a girl being a jinx on board a ship. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll race you to Tahiti and beat that tub of yours with an all-girl crew.
For how much?
You name it.
I've got $3 million in blue chip securities, $1 million in cash, and a $100,000 boat. Now, what part of that can you cover, hot blood?
$2,600.
Ha!
And the Samurai.
What's his boat worth, Commodore?
20, 30,000?
$20,000 cash against the Samurai, O'Brien.
30,000, Benson.
You've got yourself a bet, and you're the witness.
Oh, you would have to go say that.
Okay, Tony, drinks for everybody, on me. And to show you what kind of a sailor Josh Benson is, I will propose a toast to my worthy opponents, Captain Terry O'Brien and his
all-girl crew.
To Tahiti?
That's the bet you made, Terry.
Big mouth.
But you were drinking a pirate's share of grog last night.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if you want, I could decide that you were under the influence and call it off.
Dick, she's all I've got in the world. She's my charter service, my sailing school. If I lose her, I'm out of business.
Call it off.
Ahoy the Samurai. Mind if I come aboard?
Hi, Josh.
Want to get a little look at my new boat?
There's a lot of water between you and the Samurai, Benson.
Brian, why do you let your hackles come up every time you get near me? I'm really quite lovable. Besides, once the Samurai is mine, I might just sign you on as my new skipper. Yeah, it's not a bad little bucket. If it makes it to Tahiti, and I do say if, well, I might just put a few thou into it. Put a nice big live bait tank right about there.
Bait tank?
Yeah, I understand there's quite a lot of money to be made with these party boats, albacore fishing.
Get ashore, Benson.
You know, O'Brien, you're the only guy I know that's a sore loser before the race begins.
Get off before I toss you off.
Certainly, certainly. However, I'm afraid with an attitude like that, I could hardly ever put you on as my skipper on this little fishing boat.
I'd say offhand you've made up your mind, huh? Now, if you can just make up an all-girl crew.
Yeah.
It sounds like that could be fun.
Ahoy, skipper! Got your all-girl crew lined up?
How'd you know?
It's all over the harbor. When do we leave, skipper?
We?
Mom likes you. She said if I can get you to take me, I can go.
Oh, Jimsy, I don't think...
I can drop a jenny and run up a spinnaker and nothing flat. I can reef a main in a three-man breeze.
Well, I've seen you do it.
I'll flake down the line, swab the decks down, watching the crow's nest.
I don't even have a crow's nest.
I'll shine the bright work, pump the bilge, and
Jimsy.
trim the dish, shake the gum out.
Jimsy. You're too young. Now, why don't you get back in your boat and sail home before you lose your wind? Real nice of Jimsy to want to go along. But in a race, I don't have much time to be a babysitter. Maybe it wouldn't be so tough. After all, there's a lot of females who know their way around on deck with a rail down and a 30-knot breeze. And sailing all the way to Tahiti with a fella like me. What girl in her right mind could say no?
I'm really sorry, Terry. I'm really sorry, Terry.
We're really sorry, Terry.
I'm really sorry, Terry.
I'm really sorry, Terry.
I'm really sorry, Terry.
I'll go, Terry.
No, Jimsy. 4 days had gone by, and I still hadn't signed on one girl as crew. But then I had an idea. It's a lousy idea.
I'm really sorry, Terry. I'm really sorry, Terry.
I'm really sorry, Terry.
I was certainly glad to have my faith restored in the American woman. The enthusiastic response my ad got reminded me that it pays to advertise. I had no idea how many females wanted to sail to Tahiti. Fill out the application, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, Jimsy.
Thank you.
Next. But then I made my fatal mistake. As I examined her running rigging, it all became clear to me. Why not? I told the lovely one to fill out the form and wait on the boat. She may not have been an old salt, but she sure had a fancy shaker. Well, I'm going to be at sea a month. I may as well enjoy myself.
Are you talking to me, Captain?
No.
Monitrino, we spoke on the telephone, remember?
Yes. I wasted no time in getting her to wait below. Next.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Thomas, 372336.
Your measurements aren't important.
No, that's my zip code.
And I told her to wait below. In an emergency, I could use her for a life jacket. For a touch of variety, I thought this freshly scrubbed kid would go nicely. Fine. You can wait on the boat.
Thank you.
Fill this out, please. And for a change of pace and eternal good luck, this little lotus blossom. You too. Please wait on board. I felt really bad about having to disappoint the others. But there's only so much of me to go around. Maybe some other time. When I welcomed my new crew aboard, I made it quite clear that on a ship at sea, there was only one captain, and his word was law. We would all have a successful and happy voyage if they would obey each and every command promptly and cheerfully. I felt I had made a wise choice in selecting my crew. Janet Bryden signed on to gather material for a college thesis on oceanography. Monique Renault hailed from Tahiti and wanted a free ride home. If I hadn't owned a boat, I would have carried her there piggyback. Liz Clark frankly admitted she was running away from something. What I liked first was her honesty. No, let's put honesty third. Marilyn Thomas was a topless waitress who'd been laid off for fraternizing with the customers. I could see by the look in her eye, she'd be a good crew member and be manning the sheets in no time. Maya Lou volunteered for the job as ship's cook. In all my years around boats, plus a few in the Navy, I never saw a cookie like this one. Now, in the event of mal de mer, the simple little pill should take care of everything.
Pills? You've got the wrong girl, Buster.
Where are you going?
If you think I'm going on that kind of a trip, you're crazy.
What are you talking about?
Look, I was a cuddle kitty at the Pussycat Club. I turned in my ears and tail because guys like you kept pulling on them.
Oh, these pills are for mal de mer.
That's French for seasick.
Oh.
Okay, group, one more exercise. Feet together, hands together over your heads. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and that's it. Okay, knock it off till inspection at 8 bells. Right now it's sack time.
Sack time.
It's all right. It's all right. What the devil is this?
My hair roller.
Well, keep these things off the deck.
I'll be on the beach in Tahiti before that pack of petticoats gets out of the harbor.
Josh Benson's catch, the 60-foot Sea Witch, was a boat any man would be proud to own. She was fast when she was sailed right. And wouldn't you know, old Moneybags took his pick of the best racing crews around.
You talk to me, Skippy?
No, and it's Skipper. Skipper!
All right, gentlemen. Let's go over the race route once more just to make sure that we're all in complete accord. We will sail from Newport to Hawaii and lay over for 24 hours. You'll be clocked in by a friend of mine. You will then proceed south by southwest to your next landfall, Palmyra. You will then proceed south by southeast to Christmas Island. There you can get fresh water if you need it.
And a fresh crew for Terry.
Then sail toward Jarvis Island, Malden, Starbuck, and Flint. Then from Flint...
Cast off that bow line. Stand by the stern. You two forward, cast off the bow line.
Hey, O'Brien, why don't you stay in the water? It's safer there.
While I was cooling it, my crew somehow managed to get the sails up and head for the starting line. Josh, as usual, was in complete command.
Clear the... Clear the port bow!
At 1 minute to 12 noon, the Samarang and the Sea Witch bore down on the starting line. We're having a windward start, which would have us out the jetty in no time.
Oh, these yours? Sorry. The name's Blodgett, 2 T's. That's at the end of Blodgett. You spell the beginning with a P.
You anchored here, Mr. Blodgett?
No, sir, I'm anchored in Pooler County, Arkansas, the buckle of the hog belt. First time I ever set eyes on the Pacific Ocean.
Oh?
It's kind of disappointing.
Really?
Yeah, all the fuss folks make, I expected to see more water.
I see. May I have my glasses, please?
I just want to get one more squinty eye at them boats yonder.
You won't see much. They've already cleared the jetty.
I guess I ought to got here sooner. They tell me there's one fella alone with 5 females. He's sailing with what you might call a salty harem.
Well, a racing crew of young ladies is not a harem.
Well, it ain't no Elks Club. You expect them back soon?
No. No, the next land, they said, will be Hawaii, 12 days from now.
Do tell. I've always wanted to see Hawaii, to find out if it's true.
You can fly to Honolulu in 5 hours.
No. And them darn fools are taking 12 days to go by boat?
They're in a race.
Yeah. So am I.
First night was uneventful, I'm happy to say, but I wondered where the Sea Witch was. No, the other way, Monique. Good. Now, tell me what you see.
Ah, a bird!
You're supposed to see the sun. Now hold it level. There you go.
I see it. Oh!
Here, now. You tell me. All right, all right. We've caught the trade winds. We could now settle down for a comfortable sail into Honolulu. Now that I'd whipped my crew into shape, I began to look at them not as sailors, but as women. I wondered how they looked at me. Liz obviously saw me as a daring, dashing buccaneer.
Daring, dashing Captain Bligh.
Monique, no doubt, imagined me as some irresistibly debonair Frenchman.
Irrésistibly debonair Bligh.
Janet pictured me as the extremely attractive, no-nonsense type.
No-nonsense Bligh type.
Samaya, I'm sure, saw me as a fascinating seagoing samurai.
Seagoing Bligh.
While, of course, Marilyn's views would be inclined to be a little more the real me.
Who is that Captain Bligh, anyway?
Well, I guess I'll really never know.
Delicious meal.
Best meal we've had in 2 days.
Thank you.
Yummy. What is it?
Special recipe from my mother. Lasagna with gefilte fish.
Her mother was the cook in the UN.
Ahoy there.
Ahoy, where? I ought to blister your fantail for that.
I only did it to help you, Terry.
To help Benson, I could be disqualified.
Disqualified?
Yeah, for having more than 5 crew. I could lose my boat.
You haven't got one crew, Terry. You need somebody. Why don't you let that cuddle kitten stay below and I can take her place and...
You stupid teenager.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it...
Jimsy, come back here. You idiot. Come back here. Orderly. All hands on deck.
Champagne.
On deck, everyone. Take a bath.
No.
By the 5th day, things had settled down a little. The girls were doing their best to be a good crew, and I began to feel I'd been a little harsh with them. So I decided to take another tack. After all, we're going to have to live together intimately for nearly a month. Hello.
Aye, aye, sir.
You don't have to say aye to everything I say.
I don't, sir?
You don't have to call me sir either.
Oh.
Come on, sit down. I know I've been rough on you. I've heard the girls call me Captain Bligh, but you know, just a pose to hide the lonely little boy inside me.
Well, I hope that lonely little boy isn't as scared of Captain Bligh as we are.
You're scared of me? Why'd you come on the trip?
Well, the customers at the Pussycat Club scared me more. We had to wear these scanty little costumes with pointy ears and a long tail. And the customers were always pulling my tail, so I quit.
I don't blame you.
But I was broke, and I got tossed out of my apartment. And I saw your ad. All meant to me was free room and board. Away from men. But you know something?
What?
After a week out here, I kind of miss men pulling my tail.
Well, if there's anything I can do to make you feel at ease.
Thank you.
Now, doesn't this vast expanse of sea make you wonder about your place in the eternal scheme of things?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I think I'm getting the message. Six bells. It's my watch.
You don't have to go on watch.
No, I have to relieve Janet. Captain's orders.
At ease, at ease.
Oh, I thought you had to play captain 24 hours a day.
Well, I've given myself time off. Behavior.
Your behavior's been too good. I was beginning to think you were married to this boat.
Married? We have an understanding.
Oh, you mean you're keeping her?
No, she keeps me. But she's not the least bit jealous.
How nice it is to see at last, Captain, there's a man behind the disciplinarian.
Not a man, just a lonely little boy. Doesn't this vast expanse of sea make you aware of your place in the eternal scheme of things?
One advantage of being a woman is that constant awareness. I have a feeling that lonely little boy is maturing rapidly.
Liz, where are you?
Yeah, what is it?
I forgot. I'm on galley watch.
Let someone else do it.
Sorry, Terry. Some other time. I have orders from Captain Bligh.
I never said you had to salute.
I wasn't sure.
Look, I run a tight ship here, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's also nothing wrong with a little formality.
Well, I'm all for informality.
Good. I've been doing some thinking about you, Janet.
I've been doing some thinking about you, too, Captain.
Don't think of me as your captain, but as Terry, the lonely little boy. Doesn't this vast expanse of sea make you aware of your place in the eternal scheme of
Flying
things?
fish! Where?
Marilyn, I'll relieve you.
See anything of the sea witch?
Afraid not.
There's something over there.
Drop the main.
You find this note, you're not the lead boat.
Very funny. This crew will get back to racing. The holiday cruise is over.
We better get underway, Skipper.
And I'll thank you not to interfere with the operation of this vessel. Now get the sails up. Look smart. Fore and aft. Hut, 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 hut. After we got back on course, I made radio contact with the Sea Witch. They were even farther ahead.
If we're going to make up the lost time, I'm going to have to apply some strategy.
And we will not put into Honolulu. Instead, we will sail to Slocum's Landing on the Big Island.
Slocum's Landing?
That's right. There's been entirely too much fooling around. We're in a race. This is serious business.
What kind of a place is Slocum's Landing?
I have uncle who lives nearby. He says if you were to give the islands a spanking, that is where you would pull down the bridges.
I say we should protest. The Sea Witch is going to Honolulu. Why can't we?
The crew on Captain Blythe's Bounty did not take it lying down.
That's mutiny.
Good idea.
Hey, what's going on? Cut it out. Release me. Release me, that's an order. If you alter this course, I'll court-martial you. You mothers.
Take out to starboard, 6 degrees.
Honolulu, here we come.
Just because I'm letting you release me, don't get any fancy ideas about becoming a deckhand. All right, all right. We'll go to Honolulu. But when we get there, you're getting on the first plane home. I was too bent on winning the race to carry a grudge against the girls. At this point, I needed them more than they needed me. After all, they sailed the perfect course and found time ahead. Head her down to 304.
Say please.
Please.
Looks like you won the race.
Well, only the first leg so far.
Hey, ain't you supposed to have an all-girl crew?
They look like girls to you?
No, but this sea air can do things to a body.
Uh-huh. Here come the girls now. Hey, O'Brien, what took you so long?
Well, what are you serving, poison pig?
You just be on the beach at 8 pounds.
Let's go, Terry.
You're taking the first plane home.
Oh, we've been sailing 12 days. Can't I just stay over for a party?
The first plane home. Tomorrow morning.
Groovy.
Yeah, give me a Mai Tai, please.
You're plenty good.
You like it?
Want to join our group?
Dancing?
Sure.
No cooking? No sailing?
Nah.
Be right back.
Another Mai Tai, please.
Tomaya come to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Play dirty trick on Skipper. Jump ship.
What are you talking about?
Have offer. Go in showbiz.
Showbiz?
Sure. All my life I cook. I want to make living dancing. Besides, now maybe Skipper have chance to win race. Get better replacement in all-girl crew.
Tamaya, you were just fine.
Not easy thing to do, jump ship. Ancestors will punish Tamaya. Must go now. Practice routines.
Well, okay. I hope you play the palace.
Thank you, Skippy.
Why did I ever have to make that ridiculous bet?
Okay. When I start.
You already have.
Tamaya, you can't jump, Chip. Terry needs you to get to Tahiti.
We play Tahiti next. Come on, chick.
Just heard you lost Tamaya.
Yeah, just when I was getting used to her cooking.
Well, I guess it's about time for me to start packing my gear.
Yes, it's about that time.
Plane leaves kind of early. I'm sorry I gave you a bad time, Terry.
It's okay, Jimsy.
I just wanted to help. Because I know that deep down inside you, there's a lonely little boy. And out on that vast expanse of sea, a woman is aware of her place in the eternal scheme of things.
But you're not a woman, you're a girl.
But inside this girl is a woman, a lonely woman, placed on this earth to complement man.
Okay, Jimsy, okay. Look, if you promise to keep out of my hair...
Oh, no, Terry. You want me to stay and be crew, but I don't deserve to be crew. I'm just a little troublemaker.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I'm just a girl, a tomboy, and I shouldn't be allowed to...
All right. I need you. Anyway, you're the only one in the bunch who can tell a fair lead from a fiddle block.
Thanks, Skipper. That's all I wanted to do.
Another scotch, Wiki Wiki. Hello there, O'Brien. Join me in a drink? You know, the scuttlebutt is you cheated a little out there, old boy. 6 girls on your crew?
Look, Jimsy stowed away. She didn't raise a finger, I can prove it.
No matter. I wouldn't have disqualified you if she had. Say, what do you say to a
Picks in them are delicious. Howdy, ma'am. My name's Blodgett, Cecil Blodgett, named after my great-granny, Cecily. She come from Indiana to Pooler County, Arkansas, in a covered wagon, real pioneer strain. She had her 16 kids. That's a strain on any pioneer, ain't it? Didn't do the wagon any good either. Ma'am, it ain't polite to read when somebody's talking to you.
Oh, really?
Sorry, miss. I ain't got time to eat that now. I gotta catch a plane.
We haven't sighted the Sea Witch since Benson double-crossed us.
I say we are right here, about 600 miles from Palmyra Island.
I'd say you're about 98% correct.
What about the other 2%?
You forgot drift.
Ah.
You really dig this mathematical jazz, don't you?
I don't mind it. I made my living in Los Angeles, keeping books for a beauty shop. Trouble is, I took out most of my salary in trade.
Nothing wrong with a good reciprocal trade deal.
You are right. Payment can be made in many ways. You are taking me home to Tahiti, and I am helping you sell your boat there.
Sounds like we've just come up with a formula for perpetual motion.
Go ahead, Skipper. I think it's the Sea Witch.
It's a Sea Witch, all right.
Yay!
You could have gone all day without doing that. They're off.
Take her to starboard. What's the matter? I said fall
I
off.
haven't got any rudder.
It's about time. His rudder's out of control. I mean, that's what it looks like.
With the rudder gone, I re-rigged the foresail, then changed course to keep the wind at our stern. By sailing wing and wing, I was able to steer. It wasn't perfect, but we managed to maintain a respectable 5 knots. The next day, we sighted an island, my only chance to fix the rudder. Then, as if I hadn't had enough rotten luck, the wind dropped off to a fast 0. We lay 1.5 miles off the beach with no way to get ashore short of turning on the engine, and no respectable skipper would think of that. Then Jimsy got an idea. As I remember, there was no rule against pushing the boat. Coming in, you're gonna drown.
Ready to be relieved?
182.
182, all right. Where are we?
Halfway between Christmas and Palmyra Island.
Christmas? That's a funny name for an island.
Well, blame Captain Cook. He put in there Christmas Eve.
He didn't have much of an imagination for names.
You know, Liz, you're different from the others. I mean, I can't exactly see you answering an ad to sail to Tahiti.
But I did.
Yeah, but something's bugging you. You want to tell me about it?
This is a boat, Captain, not a psychiatrist couch.
Okay, okay.
Look at the Samurai. This is the Sea Witch.
Samarang to Sea Witch. All right, you bald-headed barracuda, what'll it be?
Now, everything's fair, love and racing. I'm merely reporting our position, lover. Latitude 4-13, longitude 156-10. What's yours?
Stand by. All right, give it to him.
It's latitude 159-10, longitude 5-11.
Say, your voice is changing.
So's your luck.
We do have a comfortable lead, don't we? Now, if you would care to concede...
I will not concede you, Benson, now or ever. I will overtake you tomorrow, and if nothing else goes wrong aboard this vessel, I'll lead you into Papayete Harbor. Samarang over and out. We're here, and they're there.
Do you think we will win?
It's possible, if you girls don't fall apart.
You are very typical sometimes, Capitan.
That's right.
Winning is the only thing that matters to you.
For the moment.
And after that?
We'll have a drink in Tahiti, and we'll talk it all over.
Win or lose?
Win or lose.
How are we doing?
Benson's telling the truth. Not so good. You look sleepy.
Hi. Coffee on?
Just. Seen the skipper around?
Uh-uh.
Skipper, you in there? Terry? Terry's not below.
What? Where is he?
Janet, did you relieve him this morning?
Yes, but he wasn't here. The wheel was lashed and I thought he was below.
You may have cost him his life. Now listen, you dames. We're going to put this boat about and you're going to sail like you never sailed before.
You mean he's back there?
Janet, Monique, hit the foredeck. Hop to. Ready about and hard alee.
Take me with you far across the sea. Take me with you. Hear my lonely plea. Oh, how I long to go away. Be a stowaway, just a stowaway. Leave the world behind and go and find a love that's free. Take me with you. Keep me by your side.
There he is. He's 3 points off the port bow.
Love will turn the tide.
Sea Witch to Samarang. Sea Witch to Samarang. Come in, Samarang. 2 hours now, no answer. Sea Witch to Samarang. Maybe we're so far ahead that he's out of radio range. Or maybe he's playing possum and sneaking up on us. Sea Witch to Samarang.
Jimsy, is this any way to sail a boat? Let the jib out.
Any sign of the Sea Witch?
Nothing. Where are the girls?
Oh, no, girls. This is a special kind of island for men. We come here to get away from girls. We come once a year to meditate.
Meditate? About what?
Girls! Hello, baby!
Stand by to weigh anchor. Weigh anchor.
Ahoy there!
Hey, Jimsy. Take that line forward, will you?
Well, thank you, Skipper. Seems we meet again. Remember me, Blodgett?
With 2 T's. What are you doing way out here?
Here, see? I'm the sheriff of Polar County.
A little out of your territory, aren't you, Sheriff?
So was that feller Jabbert when he throwed the cuffs on Jean Valjean. Feller stole them candlesticks.
Somebody here steal some candlesticks?
No, ma'am, no, that's a book. Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
Oh, yeah. She speaks right good Hungarian. Well, I understand that you've got a girl that I'm looking for, but I don't see her here. Where is Ellie Jo Twiller?
Twiller? Nobody on this boat by that name.
Well, I know you got 5 girls aboard, and I make out only 4 here. You mind if I sort of poke around below? I might look dumb, but I ain't stupid.
Satisfied? I wouldn't want you to think we were hiding anything.
Come on out, Ellie Jo. I understand from the local constable that the jail is right comfortable.
Now look. You can't take her off this ship without a warrant for her arrest.
Well, young feller, it just so happens that I do. I got this, a Polar County warrant. Now, get out of the way. Move.
You can't do this. You can't treat her like that. She's not a criminal. She didn't do anything.
Are you a criminal court judge?
I need my 5 hands. I'm in a race.
I guess that answers my question, don't it? Get going, Ellie Jo. If you was in Pooler County, son, you'd be took off of jail duty and made a hog holder. That's when the hogs have ate all the acorns on the ground. Somebody's got to hold them up so they can get the ones on the trees. And hog holding is dumb boys' work. Well, looks like I'll get to see romantic old Tahiti after all.
You've also got to get suit.
Skipper, do you think you can mix love and racing together?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, everybody's talking about how you're giving this certain person the favored treatment.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you smooching with her the other night. Those dirty guys, they lied about the position last night.
Ahoy there! And you, Terry?
Stand by to shove off.
But the rest of the crew, what?
I'll get them. I send you for a boatload of drinking water, and you end up swimming in it. Get out of there and back on board. Sea Witch has just passed us. You too, Monique. That night, I stayed on the helm trying to close the gap again. At 3 a.m., I turned the wheel over to Janet. He had caught the Sea Witch. So I went below and sacked out. At 8 the next morning, I was back on deck, anxious to know if we'd passed up the Sea Witch. You seen her?
She pulled away from us during the middle of the night.
Head her up. I'll ask you just once more. Who tossed the sea anchor over? I didn't question the broken rudder or the paper doll sails or the empty water tank. When I find that we've been dragging a sea anchor all night, I've got to face the fact that someone on this boat doesn't want us to win this race. All right. Go back about your duties.
I think I know who it is.
Who?
That blonde, Liz.
Impossible. Liz doesn't even know where the sea anchor was stowed.
This is the Sea Witch calling the Samarang.
Samarang calling Sea Witch. Samarang to Sea Witch. Come in, please. Samarang calling Sea Witch.
This is the Sea Witch.
Okay, Benson, where are you?
I don't like to brag, but we're just rounding the southeastern tip of Malden Island. We're beating you, O'Brien.
Well, how do you know you're ahead of us unless you knew about the sea anchor we've been dragging?
Now, why would you want to do a silly thing like that? Say, do you want me to swing around now and claim my boat from you, O'Brien?
The next time you see me, Benson, will be when I collect my 30,000 from you. Samarang off.
You think I did it, don't you?
I didn't say that.
If I wanted to, I could make you lose this race easier than that.
You handle those things like an expert.
I used to watch my father. He owned a butcher shop. He taught me a lot of things about knives. For instance, you never cut towards a person, always away. Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
Morning of the 28th day, we were less than 8 hours from Tahiti and bearing down hard on the Sea Witch's stern. From here on, it would be no nonsense, or I could kiss the Sam goodbye lead again. 1 mile off the harbor at Papayete, all the chips were on the table. This is going to be close.
That's the kind of finish I like.
I wasn't talking to you. That's enough.
Fantastic. They're so close, I can't tell who finished first.
You might when I develop this picture.
How come you're not dancing with Liz?
I don't feel much like celebrating till I see that picture.
Gee, it sure feels good to be on dry land again.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? We have the winner of the big race right here in this photo finish.
Let me see it. Uh-huh. We did it, boys. We did it.
By 2 feet. Congratulations.
Drinks for everybody on Generous Josh. Oh-ho! Drinks for everybody.
Ah, that's too bad, Terry. I really thought you'd be a shoo-in.
He was if Benson hadn't sabotaged.
Forget it, Jimsy. There's no proof.
What do you mean, Jimsy?
I said forget it. I lost. Win or lose. Owe you that drink.
Follow me, honey. man of my word, honey. Here you are, generous Josh.
Generous Josh? You call this generous? You thief, you cheat, you rich cheapskate.
I am sorry, Captain. Forgive me for what I did. But I did not know I would lose my heart to you.
Monique, wait a minute. Monique, come here.
Monique, wait a minute. Will someone please explain what this is all about?
Ask Mr. Benson to explain, Commodore.
All right. Yeah. It's not going to be very easy.
Before I give you the papers to the Samarang, maybe you'd better.
All right, Terry won. Yes, I cheated. I always cheat. I cheat in business. I cheat on my income tax. I cheat at poker. I cheat at tennis. I cheat on my wife. I cheated on all my wives. Even my daddy's a cheater. He wasn't even my daddy.
Thank you for the ride home, Captain. Adieu.
I shared the prize money with the girls and got them on a plane bound for Los Angeles. They were very sad to break up the old gang and even wanted to sail back with me. But I remained firm and told them it was better this way. After a month of hard sailing, all I needed now was a nice, restful vacation in Tahiti with an angel.
And that's just what you need, lover, to make you stop talking to yourself.
I'll see you at the bottom of the stairs at 6 o'clock. Jimsy? Jimsy? I thought I told you to...
I decided to stay.
What are you doing in that getup? You go put some clothes on right away.
We're not on the Sam now, darling.
Darling, haha, don't you darling me.
All right,
Let
come
go
on.
of me. Let go.
Let her go, will ya?
She's under arrest, son. That's arrest with 2 R's.
You can't do this to her. She didn't do anything. She's not a criminal. She's an innocent bystander.
Yeah? Well, read that. Let's mosey, Ellie Joe.
You get your stinking filthy paws off of me, you hog-living big paws! You put another hand on Ellie Joe Twiller and I'll slit your gizzard into dog meat! I'll kill you! I'll kill you all, you hear? I'll kill you!
This is where the story should have ended, but there was just a little more.
It isn't the palace, but I'm happy. Oh, my number's about to start. Excuse me.
Terry, you know, of course, that I was kidding. I wouldn't really have taken your boat. Look, we both have to sail back to Newport. How about another little bet?
You want to race back, huh?
Of course, we'll have to discuss another handicap. I mean, after all, if I hadn't cheated you, you'd have won.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll race that of yours back to California and win with a crew of baboons.
Baboon?
Mm-hmm, baboons. You heard me.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Terry, not again.
All right, get the main up, hoist the jib. Hut, 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 hut.